Hi friends, can you believe we're in week 8? I cannot believe it's week 8. It's gone by so fast. So if you're new to my channel, my name is Gia and I've been on a ketogenic journey for many years on and off, but specifically the last 8 weeks, I've been really focusing hard on trying to eat clean keto and just trying to make my body physically feel good, because I had just gotten this really funky slump during quarantine where I gained every single pound and some more, because I was just heavy into emotionally eating when we were locked down, and it was just a lot. It was just a lot going on in the world, period. And then a lot going on with us in our personal lives, period, and just with people that I personally know. So I just ate my way through that and I gained a bunch of weight. So now for the past 8 weeks, I've been eating and just slowly shedding the weight, and it feels really, really good. I would love for you to join my keto family here on YouTube by clicking the subscribe button down below, as well as the little bell next to it. And for those already subscribed, I love you so much. Sorry, I'm in my kitchen filming. I'm getting ready to make us some burgers for dinner. And I have to quickly film this because since school has been in, my kids have been home all day, every day. They no longer can sleep in. And so I have to find a time when they are not inside. Thankfully, hubby took them outside to play, where I could freely talk about the keto diet and me eating. So because if you're new to my channel, I don't talk about dieting in front of my daughters. I don't talk about restricting carbs or anything like that in front of them. I just feel like body issues start really early with little girls, and I have to be really conscious of the way I talk, not only to them, but about myself, about other people. We don't comment about bodies or anything like that. If anything, we just uplift one another. So that is why I have to do it when I can. But anyway, all right, so 8 weeks went well. You know, I try to update you guys in real time, like as I'm eating or as I'm, however I feel about it during the week. But, I'm just so happy to be back all the way in this. You know what I mean? I'm happy to be back in this keto community. I'm finding all these new channels that talk about keto, and it helps me to find new recipes and get inspired, because sometimes it just feels like, oh my gosh, it's like the same thing over and over again. I am a creature of habit though, so I tend to eat the same thing if it works for my body and my body responds really well to it. But I've been getting lots of inspiration lately, and I've just been really excited about that. Yeah, I'm 8 weeks in now. I'm feeling really good. It's hard for me to tell a difference when I'm looking at myself in the bikini until I see the side-by-side comparison, and then I'll be like, oh wow, yeah, that's good. And I can tell a little bit of difference in the clothes and stuff, which is cool. But anyway, that's enough of me yapping. Go ahead, watch what I ate, and then we'll discuss after you get back. Good morning, happy Monday. It is 9:50. The last thing I ate yesterday was I made myself a cake in a mug for dessert yesterday. I only had eat one meal and one dessert on Sunday. I ate that at 5. So right now it's 9:50. I'm gonna have 2 eggs, 2 pieces of bacon, and a piece of keto toast, low carb toast or bread that I get from Costco. It's 3 net carbs in each piece of bread. So I'm gonna go ahead and eat that. All right, my friends, it is 5:51. We're cooking dinner. I'm gonna have shrimp alfredo. Not very hungry, so I'm not gonna eat too much of it, but this is for hubby and I, and Ava if she wants some. So I have my shrimp seasoned here with salt, pepper, garlic, and Old Bay, and I drizzled a little olive oil on there. Hubby's on the zucchini 1s and 2s, breaking it down and just spiralizing 4 zucchinis for us, because the girls are gonna have chicken tenders, and then they'll have a side of zucchini noodles, and hubby and I will just use zucchini noodles with our shrimp alfredo. I have a half a jar of alfredo sauce here, and I'm gonna add to it. I'll add a little bit of cream cheese and heavy cream to it to make more sauce for us, but I'm gonna go ahead and pour what I have in the pan here, and then just melt everything down to, make a bigger sauce. Right, so I put the half a jar of the alfredo sauce, Trader Joe's alfredo sauce, and then it was a half, I guess 4 ounces of cream cheese that I cubed up. And then I just poured a little bit of heavy cream in here. And so I'm just gonna keep stirring this until everything gets blended, and then I will taste it to see what kind of seasonings it needs. Okay, hubby is stirring that for me, and I am browning our shrimp. I just have butter in this pan. And then once the shrimp are done, I'll just make the zucchini noodles in the same pan, get all that nice seasoning on it. I'm not gonna put too much salt in the Alfredo sauce because they will pick up the seasoning from the shrimp and zucchini noodles and stuff. So we're just gonna keep whisking it until all the lumps are out. But I think we might need a whisk a bit. All right, y'all, so I'm literally only gonna cook this for about 3 minutes. I didn't have to add any more oil to the pan, but I may add a little bit more butter because we like ours with a slight crunch, like al dente. And also, I don't want it to be too watery because zucchini lets out a lot of water the longer it cooks down. So I'm just going to get ready to take this out shortly. All right, our sauce is done. Like I said, we added heavy cream, salt, pepper, garlic. Not too much salt though, because we're gonna have salt in everything else. And some Parmesan cheese, and I tasted it, it tastes really good. So this is done, and our noodles are just about done, and now I'm gonna plate everybody up. There we have it, shrimp Alfredo. The zucchini noodles. I have shrimp underneath the Alfredo sauce and a shrimp on top for aesthetic, for a cute picture. Time check, it's 6:22. Grand rising, my friends. Happy, what is today? Tuesday. I'm going to have my keto granola for breakfast today. I call it my keto cereal. I received a comment last week that said this has too many carbs for the serving size. Now it does have 10 grams of carbs, but 4 of it is dietary fiber and 4 of it is sugar alcohol, which you subtract from the total carbs to give you 2 net carbs in 1/3 of a cup. So I also add hemp hearts and chia seeds to mine because I just like to get my fiber in and extra added fat. So let me show you what it looks like. Add a tablespoon of hemp hearts, which has a great amount of fat in it. This serving size is 3 tablespoons. I only use 1 tablespoon, but it has a good amount of fat in it and protein. And then of course chia seeds. Here, I get both of these from Costco. I use a tablespoon of that, and this is great fiber. Great amounts of fiber, even protein and fat. So I'm gonna add these to my cereal, and I'm also going to have a few berries on the side. All right, here is my cereal. This is unsweetened vanilla coconut milk and a few berries. This is gonna be my breakfast. Time check, it is 9:47. All right, y'all, so I made the girls hot dogs for lunch, and I made one for myself. And I think I'm going to try these. I don't know, there was mixed reviews. I asked you guys on Instagram. By the way, if you're not following me, follow me, if these are good. And it was literally split half and half. Half of you said yes, half of you said no. So I got these from Costco. I actually bought 2 packs because I'm like, if I like them, they'll be great. 0 net carbs. Let me open it up and taste a little bit of it. Here is what they look like. It doesn't smell wonderful. I don't know, I'm on the fence. Let me taste a little bit of it. Now it says on the instructions that you can either eat it cold, heat it up in the microwave, or you can crisp it up in a pan. I'm not gonna crisp it up because I want to use it as a hot dog bun, or really just roll my hot dog up in it. I was gonna put some mustard on my ketchup, mustard on my hot dog, and a little bit of relish, and see if I can eat it that way. All right, this is how I'm gonna eat it. I know I put a little relish on there. The relish is not necessarily keto friendly. It's 3 tablespoons or 3 grams of carbs in 1 tablespoon, but that's definitely not 1 tablespoon I put on there. So I'm gonna wrap this up and try it, y'all. I don't know. I don't know about this, y'all. It doesn't really taste like anything. I think it would be great to use this as like a sandwich wrap. It has no taste at all to me. I wonder if you could season this up and fry it in the pan and use it as a taco wrap. I'm gonna try that next time. But time check, it's 12:28. Quick almond snack, time check, it is 3:40. All right, y'all, it's 5:15. I'm getting ready to cook dinner. Just making it simple tonight. Hubby and I are gonna have quesadillas. Of course, mine will be a keto quesadilla. Kids are gonna have tacos, so I'm gonna go ahead and get ready to brown my ground beef. I don't use taco seasoning for tacos. I just season them with like salt, pepper, garlic, cumin, and red chili. I find that, so that way it's not as much sodium. So let me go ahead and get my meat in the oven, or let me go ahead and get ready to cook my meat. Because this ground beef is lean, as you can say, it's not ground chuck, it's just lean ground beef. I add a little bit of butter to the pan. I'd say this is maybe a tablespoon, because not only does it add flavor, it just adds that fat back in that I need. So of course it's Kerrygold butter. So let me go ahead and get ready to add this meat. All right, got my meat all seasoned here. Smells really good. I'll just taste it to make sure that it tastes, ooh, steaming up on me. Okay. So I'm gonna saute the onions for hubby and I's quesadilla next. Not doing too many onions because it gives me indigestion, but I'll give most of these to my hubby. And plus they do have carbs, so you have to watch. Girl, this quesadilla is looking like what? This is my husband's. I'm gonna show you what I did to do this. I'm hoping that my low carb tortilla will hold up just as well as this does, because I like for it to have like a firm coating on it. I did put a little butter on the pan though, which is why it's brown and it looks really good. So I have our dipping. What he's gonna dip the quesadilla in is some holy guacamole, spicy. We have sour cream and queso. All right, I'm adding more butter to the pan, and I'm gonna add my carb balanced tortilla. All right, I'm gonna cook it like this for a little bit until it browns. You don't want to cook it until it gets too hard and then you can't fold it over. Just cook it enough for the cheese to melt so that you can fold it over. All right, now that I turned it over, I turned the heat up just a little bit. Before it was on low. Now I'm turning it up a little bit and I'm gonna get it nice and crispy, hopefully, on both sides. All right, so I just flipped it over. It's hard as I think it's going to get because again, this is the carb balance ones. The regular tortillas crisp up great, but these carb balance ones take a little bit longer, but it'll do. All right, y'all, it is done. It did not crisp up as much as the regular tortillas, but listen, it is crispy. You hear that? Enough. And I'm going to tear this up. I cannot wait to eat this. I'm really excited. I do have some queso to dip in here as well. Time check, it is 6:07. Y'all, that quesadilla was probably one of the best keto meals I've had in the 7 weeks. It was so good. I mean, like, wow, it was good. Yummy. This is today's breakfast. Keto toast, 3 net carbs. I get this bread from Costco. 1 fried egg with Havarti cheese on top, 2 pieces of bacon, and some strawberries. Time check, it is 10:09. Happy Wednesday. It is 10:41 and it is bulletproof coffee time. I've got my MCT oil, liquid stevia drops, and unsweetened vanilla coconut milk, and a splash of heavy cream just to lighten it up a bit. I'm definitely gonna enjoy this. Lunchtime. All right, so remember yesterday I wrapped this in my hot dog. You know, it wasn't the best tasting, I will say that. So I've got to figure out, see if there's a way I can jazz these up. I figured if I put a little butter in my pan here and try to crisp them up and make myself like a ham and cheese panini. That's what I'm thinking in my head. Is it gonna seem like that? I don't know. I don't know how these are gonna work if I try to fry these. Maybe they're meant to be soft. I don't know. Maybe it'll taste better. I don't know. I'm gonna put a little butter and maybe a little Italian seasoning on it or something and go from there. But just let's pray for the best. Don't use 2 of them. They are 0 net carbs and I can use two of them. That would be like a big panini, but let me see. I hope this doesn't start smelling like an egg because I don't want to smell eggs unless I'm eating an egg. Do you understand what I'm saying, girl? Like I don't have high hopes for this, but we're just going to try it because it gets like soggy. It feels, the texture is very soft and soggy and I don't want a soft and soggy tortilla. So, all right, let's just hope for the best here. Look, it's curling on the sides as it warms up. It's curling on the sides on its own. All right, there's hope. Let me add a little bit more butter and flip it on the other side. I should have flipped it and cooked it on the other side first and then let the other side curl up. All right, now I know. Is it firm? No, right here it is. I don't know, maybe I'll try to just roll it to make it like an egg wrap, or not an egg wrap, like a sandwich wrap. Girl, I don't know what I'm doing right now. I really don't. All right, so this is crispy. Okay, I have, you know, it's still workable. You know, it is crispier, which is great. So I have another one going, and I think what I'm gonna do is just sprinkle a little bit of Italian seasoning on it. Girl, we just have to make these things here work. Sprinkle a little Italian seasoning on it. Then I'm gonna put, okay baby, are you smelling my stuff here?
No, I just blend it so I can get blended.
So then I'm going to add some mayonnaise, put my cheese and turkey breast. I wish I had spinach to add on top, but girl, you know, me and spinach, I am gonna go get over it though. And when I go to Publix tomorrow, I'll probably pick some up, but I have not had anything green since Spinach Gate. If you don't know what I'm talking about, you need to watch last week's, or no, 2 weeks ago now, right? I can't remember, but I'll tap this eye right here to find out what happened. And I can post the pictures here, you know, so I just haven't had anything since then. So let me go ahead and make my sandwich up. Got my second one in here. I have the stove on medium and I just flipped it over and it's still kind of like the butter is still on there. So I put the Italian seasoning on there now so it could kind of like soak into the wrap, make it taste a little bit better, or I'm hoping. I don't know, girl, I'm just hoping for the best. All right, so here is my ham and cheese. I'm going to, sorry, I can't do this one-handed, but I'm gonna add more butter in the pan, put this back on, put the top on, and then pray that it tastes good, girl, because I just don't know. So I'm gonna keep this on here until I feel like the cheese is melted. I don't know. The top one is really crispy. Actually, I think I like that texture. You know what this would be good with? Some tuna. I think that would be great as well. But I'm just gonna make this, see if this works today, girl. Let's just hope for the best. Girl, I do not know what to expect from this. The top is kind of cold, but the bottom's very warm. Let me go ahead and cut it up. I don't know what to expect. Bottom part, it looks really good and crispy. We'll see. Time check, it is 2:08. It's not very good. It's dry. The wraps taste like cardboard. That's the best way that I can describe it. I will not buy these again for sure. I bought 2 packs of them too because I had high hopes, but I'm gonna take one of the packs back because it's not really doing anything for me. Just can't muster myself to muster through this. So I'm just gonna take the meat and the cheese off and eat that because that's how bad it is. This was an epic fail. Yeah, these are pretty gross. Unfortunately, I just can't make it work. Because if Kerrygold butter can't make this taste good, nothing, and I mean nothing, will make this taste good. All right, y'all, it's kind of a yo-yo night. You're on your own. So my kids can have whatever they want. Usually it's either a sandwich, grilled cheese, breakfast for dinner, whatever. Because I just have a lot going on this evening. Right now it's 4:48 and I'm just gonna have my keto cereal. Now this is what I use for my keto cereal. I use this keto nut granola. There is 2 net carbs in 1/3 a cup. So I use my measuring cup. I have 1/3 cup. I'm gonna add a tablespoon of chia seeds, a tablespoon of hemp hearts, just for me to get that fat in and that fiber. My unsweetened vanilla coconut milk, I'm gonna add that in as well. So that's what gives it, you know, makes it taste like cereal. And then I'm also gonna have a keto bark chocolate bar because it is Wednesday, so why not? These are my favorite little chocolate snacks by Zara, which is one of my favorite keto brands. It has 3 net carbs in this whole chocolate bar. It tastes like a Nestle's Crunch, if you're wondering. This stuff is addictive. Yummy. Time check, it is 4:51. And this will be my last meal for the day. Grand Rising, happy Thursday. I'm super hungry this morning. So I'm gonna have the same breakfast as yesterday, except for I have 3 pieces of bacon because that's all that we had left. I kind of burnt it a little bit, but it's all good. I'm gonna eat it. I have my Sola 3 net carb bread, 1 fried egg with Havarti cheese, and 3 strawberries. Yummy. Time check, it is 9:25. Hello friends, no, it's in the afternoon. It's Thursday, it's 5:21, it's a Chipotle night. There was a lot going on today. I just ordered a bowl from Chipotle, double chicken, of course no rice and beans, lettuce, guacamole, salsa, and a little bit of the red sauce, just light. So I'm gonna go ahead and enjoy this meal. I probably won't eat it all, but I'll let you guys know if I don't, because I'm actually really hungry because we didn't eat lunch. This is, you know, I haven't eaten since breakfast, so let me go ahead and eat. Good morning, friends. Happy Friday. I'm getting ready to leave to go to the grocery store. I have not eaten anything, no bulletproof coffee or anything, but I'm gonna take a handful of almonds, just a palmful, because I feel myself getting hungry, but I don't want to just indulge in emotional spending because I'm hungry at the grocery store. So I'm just going to get a few almonds to tide me over. Time check, it is 9:52. Y'all, look what I finally got. The keto bread. I'm so excited about this. I'm getting 2 pieces right now. I'm about to eat a sandwich. I just got home. Of course, disinfected everything. Time check, it's 1:09. I'm about to make myself a delicious sandwich for lunch, even though this is my first meal of the day. Oh, this sandwich looks so good. So I have honey maple turkey and jerk turkey boar's head from Publix that I got today on the Aldi 0 net carb bread, and then I put a little bit of this deli dressing on my sandwich. Sorry, Hubby needs it now. And I'm about to tear the sandwich up, girl, because it looks so good, right? I guess I could put tomato and stuff on too, but it's all good. It looks good like this. So I'm gonna eat this, and I'm probably gonna have a yogurt and granola with chia seeds in it, and I'll show you guys that when I'm done with my sandwich. That sandwich was so good, y'all. Oh, I guess it felt so good because I just hadn't had 2 pieces of bread like that. For the longest, I've been using, you know, this low carb bread from Costco, but it's 3 net carbs in 1 slice. I always just take 1 bread. Now that you can have 2 pieces on this, girl, it's totally changed my life. I received a comment on last week's video about what I drink, because I never show what I drink. I always drink water. If I drink something else, I will show it here, but just know that it's always water 99.9% of the time. All right, I am going to have this yogurt as well because I didn't have any coffee today. I just want to make sure I get my fats in. I don't even know if this is really, yeah, it doesn't have much fat. It has 3 net carbs though. So I'm going to add probably like a tablespoon of the keto nut granola, a tablespoon of chia seeds, and a tablespoon of hemp hearts, so I can get all of my fiber in today. Okay, I got a little ambitious with all of my seeds and stuff, but I just put 1 tablespoon in of everything. I'm just going to mix this up and eat this. This looks like it's going to be delicious. I only bought 2 of these. They were on sale at Publix, 2 for $3. This one is vanilla, and I also have strawberry in there, so I'm gonna enjoy this. Time check, it's 1:33. All right, y'all, it is pizza time. I'm actually really hungry. Eating later than I wanted to, but it's all good. We're still gonna enjoy this pizza. I'm not gonna make crust from scratch today. I'm just gonna use a carb balance tortilla, and I'll probably have a salad with this. Ugh, there we go. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna preheat my oven to 400 degrees, and I'm gonna put a little bit of olive oil on top of here, and I'm going to sprinkle some Italian seasoning on top so that it bakes in and flavors the tortilla. And I'm gonna make Hubby's pizza as well, and he's just gonna have a non-bread pizza, and I'm gonna get ready to fix our toppings. Okay, I'm gonna pop this in. Again, this is just the olive oil and this Italian seasoning. And so make sure you watch this, guys, because it will burn up on you, and it'll turn into chips if it gets too hard. We just want to crisp this up a bit. I like my pizza crust really thin, so I really like the way this turns out. So let me go ahead and pop that in there. Okay, this was after about 4.5 minutes. See, I should have poked it with the fork before I put it in there, but it's fine. It'll work. It's still bendable, just right, because again, we're gonna bake it some more once we put the toppings on. I finally bought some more spinach, y'all. And if you know, then you know why this is a big deal. Why it's been a big deal for the past several weeks with my keto updates. You know what I'm talking about. I'm just gonna go ahead and insert the picture here. Here is a warning. It's triggering, this picture I'm about to show you. And why I stopped eating spinach for 2 weeks, but I missed it so much and I needed it back in my body. And so I ended up getting this from Publix. It's expensive, but I know it's clean looking. Alrighty, this is how it's looking. These look really good. We like sauceless pizza when we make our own pizzas at home. So this is just mozzarella cheese, and this is the order I put it on. Mozzarella cheese, spinach, mozzarella cheese, the sausage. I made some sausage crumbles. Mozzarella cheese, pepperoni, goat cheese, or tomatoes, and then goat cheese. So obviously this is Hubby's, this one's mine. So I'm gonna pop this in for about 10 minutes until just the cheese melts and blends together. And then we're going to eat. Oh, it's sizzling so good right now. So I'm gonna let this sit for a minute and just let everything ooze together. And I'm gonna continue to make my salad. I mean, how beautiful does this salad look, right? So I have about 4 small strawberries that I sliced super thin, so it looks like I have a lot. It's almost like a dessert salad. I have my blue cheese crumbles and a little bit of red onion, sliced red onion, and I'm gonna drizzle some blue cheese dressing on top, and that is going to be my meal, folks. Time check, it is 7:09. I mean, how delicious does this look, y'all? It's gonna be so good. So I'm gonna enjoy this meal with Hubby. The girls are at my parents' house, and I picked Chick-fil-A up for them to eat, so this just is gonna be a nice in-house dinner date. Happy Saturday, friends. So I bought this yesterday at Target, and I'm really excited to try this pancake and waffle mix. I'm gonna use it as a waffle mix. Have any of you guys tried it? Leave a comment down below and let me know. Now, I know it's easy to make your own, and sometimes I just don't feel like making my own, especially when I'm making my family breakfast and I'm just whipping theirs up and they have their breakfast, and then it takes forever for me to make mine, you know. And sometimes I just want something on hand that all you gotta do is add water, you know. Now this isn't something I would eat all the time, because let's look at the ingredients. It's 10 total carbs, but 5 dietary fiber grams, so it's 5 net carbs. And here are the ingredients. It looks pretty good, everything except for the cassava starch. I don't think that is keto friendly ingredient. That's probably what's causing the 10 grams of carbs, but I don't know. So we'll see. I'm gonna try it. I don't know if I'm gonna do a 1/3 cup. I might do something less than a 1/3 cup, maybe a 1/4 cup. We'll see, because I'm gonna use my kids' Mickey Mouse waffle maker. I just love this waffle maker because it's like the perfect consistency, like not consistency, but thickness. Gosh, I guess Hubby forgot to wipe that out last time he used it. But anyway, it creates a really nice thick waffle. Now I do have this one, this mini that you can make chaffles out of, but it's thinner. So I don't know. I'm gonna try it with the Mickey Mouse waffle and see. I don't know. Should I try it with the Mickey Mouse waffle maker? I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. But I'm going to doctor this recipe up. I'll probably add some cinnamon and stuff, and I'll let you guys know how it tastes. All right. I decided to use this one because if it's not good and I use this Mickey Mouse waffle maker, I'll have to eat like this super thick, nasty tasting waffle. Whereas this one's a little bit thinner, and I plan on like adding some fruit and maybe a little bit of whipped cream or whatever to it. So I have my bacon in the oven. It's pretty late. It's past 12 o'clock. It's like 12:20 right now. As you know from the previous clip, we ate dinner a little bit later last night, so I'm just now getting hungry. So this is what I'm gonna have. So let me go ahead and mix this up. Here is what the mix looks like. It smells, I don't know, a little weird. It doesn't smell like chemicals or anything like that, but it doesn't smell appetizing. I don't know, I'm so used to making my kids waffles and pancakes, and the batter smells so sweet. You know, there is no added sweetener in here at all. So I'm hoping when I add the cinnamon, it'll sweeten it up if it needs it. I don't know, but we'll see. Okay, so this is a 1/3 cup. I decided to use a 1/3 cup, and then it said a 1/4 cup of water because I'm not making 2/3 cup of mix because the serving size is 1/3 cup. So I'm confused about the directions because the serving size is about 2 4-inch pancakes, but then the instructions say mixed 2/3 cups for 4 pancakes, but I only want 2. So I did 1/3 cup of mix and 1/4 cup of water. And so here's what it looks like. It's not bad, it's pretty good. So I'm gonna smell it. It says to add oil too if you want waffles, so I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna add a little bit of oil to it, probably just avocado oil because I don't have any cooking coconut oil. I just have coconut oil upstairs that we use for our body, but I'm gonna put a little bit of avocado oil to the mix and some cinnamon. The cinnamon smells really good in here. Oh, my bacon's ready, hold on. Okay, I'm gonna try not to overfill this because we know what happens when I overfill. At least when I overfill my homemade batter. All right, let's close it up and see what happens. Okay, let me try to get this off here. It's kind of flimsy. Whew, and hot. Is it not done? I don't know. The light went off. I mean, this thing doesn't beep like my big waffle maker does when it's done. You kind of just have to guess. Okay, well, I'm gonna let this sit for a second. Hopefully it'll firm up a little bit. It's not as soft as the ones when I make my homemade batter with, but probably would have been better with if I made it as a pancake. Maybe next time I'll try that, but I'm gonna use the rest of the mix now in here. I will probably use less water. And as that batter was sitting, it did not smell, it just didn't have like any kind of smell of sweetness to it. And I hope maybe, I don't know, we'll see how it tastes, but maybe next time I'll add a little bit of vanilla extract to it to make it smell more like, I don't know, I usually cook with my nose a lot. So if something isn't smelling like amazing, then it's like, is it gonna taste good? Okay, I'm just gonna cheat right now and just eat a little crumb. It's too early to tell. It's too early to tell, but I don't know. I'm gonna keep my fingers crossed. Okay, this one looks better because I used more batter, as you can tell. Let me go ahead and take it out. Again, they don't smell great at all, but I'm sure it'll taste great because girl, Kerrygold should make anything taste good. And that Chalk Zero maple syrup, the keto maple syrup is on point. So let me go ahead and fix my waffles up. If you don't have this maple syrup and you're eating ketogenically, girl, you are missing out. No aftertaste, no nothing. I mean, it tastes just like regular syrup. So here it is. I'm gonna add a little bit of whipped cream on my bacon and I'm gonna try it. All right, y'all, there we have it. It's 12:38. I'm going to enjoy this meal. Even if it doesn't taste good, girl, we're still gonna enjoy it, but I'll let you know after I eat it. Girl, this tastes just like the waffles that I make. Actually, the waffles that I make probably taste a little bit better than this. It's kind of grainy. There's no flavor to it. Next time I know if I need to use this, I will definitely doctor it up. I mean, put a little sweetener in there, some vanilla extract, lots of cinnamon to make it have a taste. I will give this product a 5 out of 10 only because it's convenient. And sometimes you don't have the cream cheese or the almond flour or whatever on hand. This is something convenient that you can have. Or if you're going on vacation or something and you're trying to, you know, you want to eat clean, then this is something convenient to have. But I probably won't use this often, but it's something. All right, y'all, so I'm finally getting my bulletproof coffee. It's 3 o'clock, which is pretty late, but I need my coffee today. And I want to have a snack. I'm going to have a piece of keto bread. I think I'm really not hungry for a snack, but this is just me wanting to try this so bad. This Skinny Girl sugar-free strawberry rosé preserves. I've been wanting jelly on a piece of bread for a while. And so these have, in 1 tablespoon, it has 1 net carb because it has 4 grams of dietary fiber. Now the ingredients aren't the cleanest, but again, this is just something like a little treat. You can do a lot. I bought the strawberry one, and I also got the apricot because I was gonna make some sort of glaze to go on chicken with this apricot one. Like, you know how they have the sauce for orange chicken? I was gonna try to do that with this glaze. But anyway, let me go ahead and put some butter on here and this rosé and see how it tastes. All right, let's give it a try. That's really good. Really good. It's gonna be so good with some keto biscuits. Yummy. Time checks, it's 3:08. All right, y'all, it's 7:26. I know it's late again, but I'm about to make my dinner. So tonight, hubby does not want wings. He doesn't eat wings like I do. So I'm gonna make these for myself, these 6 wings. I'm gonna make 3 sriracha wings and then 3 barbecue wings. No. 3 sriracha, like barbecue sriracha, and then 3 lemon pepper. And I'm gonna make them nice and crispy. They're gonna taste fried, except for I'm baking them in the oven. Now the key for them to come out crispy is using baking powder. Baking powder with the fat from the skin mixed together gives you that crispy taste, and it's just gonna be delicious. I've made this a couple times and I love it every single time. So here are my seasonings. I'm gonna, of course, season the lemon pepper ones with lemon pepper. I'm doing 3 lemon pepper and 3 sriracha. And then I have salt, garlic, Old Bay, black pepper, regular paprika, because I'm getting low on my smoked paprika, and some poultry seasoning. So I'm gonna combine all the dry ingredients and then add them to my wings. Okay, this is all the ingredients except for the lemon pepper and the baking powder. I'm gonna go ahead and add the baking powder in. I'm gonna add about 2 tablespoons of baking powder. All right, so this is how it should look. I don't measure the other seasoning. I just eyeball it and smell it, taste it. It's to your liking, because everybody likes different kinds of seasoning. You can season your chicken however you like it. I also keep the tips on my wings, and I don't separate them because I don't know. I just want to eat every bit of this wing. And so I just keep everything on there. The one thing that you need to do is you need to pat these dry as you can get them after you rinse them off. These, like I said, have already been rinsed off. I washed my hands, patted them dry, washed my hands again to get them as dry as I possibly can. So now I'm gonna go ahead and season them. I'll probably season them all like this and then turn them over, season them again, shake them up, season them again, and then I'll take 3 off and then add the lemon pepper to the 3 of the seasonings to the ones that I'm gonna have, put the lemon pepper sauce on. So let me go ahead and do that. Also, make sure you spray this because they will stick to your rack. All right, so here are my wings. These are the 3 that are gonna be the sriracha style. These are the 3 that are gonna be the lemon pepper. So I'm gonna go ahead, I have my oven preheated to 400 degrees. I'm gonna go ahead and put these in 20 minutes, then flip it, and then another 20 minutes. And while these are cooking, I'm gonna go ahead and get my sauces ready. Okay, first sauce that I'm doing is the lemon pepper sauce. So I have about, I don't know, maybe a tablespoon and a half of butter melting in this pan, and I'm gonna add my lemon pepper seasoning to it and see what else I need to add once the butter melts, because these are gonna be like wet lemon pepper wings. All right, this is looking good. I've added a ton of this lemon pepper seasoning. This lemon pepper seasoning is pretty good. I don't feel like I need to add anything to it. I mean, of course, if I had fresh lemons to add into this, maybe a little bit of a lemon zest, I would. But this is gonna make for a really great wet lemon pepper sauce. Now, some people like wet lemon pepper, some people don't. And if you don't know what I mean when I say wet lemon pepper, I mean, y'all, I live in the Atlanta area and that's what they call the wings like here. So it might not be where you're from. Wet lemon pepper wings just means that the sauce is wet. Typically in your traditional lemon pepper wings, they only use the dry seasoning on the wings and it has a lemon pepper flavor. But when you use the wet lemon pepper wing sauce, it just, I don't know, it just kicks it up a notch. It's really good. So the more butter you add, the more lemon pepper seasoning you need to add. If you like a lot of extra sauce, you want to add more butter. I guess you don't have to use butter, but I've always just used butter for lemon pepper. I'm trying to think if you could use avocado oil. I don't think so. It'd probably be best to just use your butter, Kerrygold butter, preferably. But this is looking good. Okay, this is how the wings looked after about 20 minutes. I'm going to go ahead and flip them over and let them cook for another 20 minutes. Okay, so after it cooks for a little bit, it's gonna start looking like this. This is what you want. Taste it. Maybe your lemon pepper sauce will taste a little bit different. I don't know. So I'm gonna keep this down on super low, just like on a warmer level until the wings are done. Okay, so here's my sriracha sauce for the other 3 wings. What I added was obviously some sriracha sauce, some no sugar added ketchup, which doesn't taste that bad, by the way. It's only 1 net carb per tablespoon, and about a tablespoon of monk fruit sweetener. So I'm gonna taste this, then warm it up so that the monk fruit sweetener. The sugar kind of dissolves in there. And this is gonna be my sauce. All right, I ended up adding a little bit of black pepper and garlic, and then maybe a half tablespoon of more monk fruit sweetener and a little bit of more sriracha. Because at first I had half sriracha, half ketchup, about equal amounts, but I wanted more of a kick. So I added a little bit more sriracha to it, and now it's perfect. So I'm gonna warm this up in the microwave when it's time, when my wings are done, and I have about 10 more minutes left. All right, wings are done. Please do not overcook your wings. One more time for the people in the back. Sis, do not overcook your wings. They are done after 40 minutes, okay? So now I'm gonna get ready to dredge them in this delicious sauce I made. But let me tell you what I did to my lemon pepper sauce, girl. I totally messed it up. I walked away and this happened. It just clumped up and burnt up on me. So don't walk away. And so since this happened, I'm just going to have to use this sriracha sauce. It's so good, girl. It's like perfect. I'll just make more of it and just drizzle it all over all of the wings. Girl, get into these wings. How delicious do these wings look? Seriously. Daggone. I might as well call myself Popeyes. These look so good. All right, let me go ahead and drizzle my sauce on them. All right, I warmed this up in the microwave and I'm about to drizzle. Oh my gosh, y'all. If YouTube had smell-o-vision, oh, it smells so good. Look at this, girl. Get up in it. Get up into this keto meal. Oh, I'm so excited about this, y'all. And look at my salad here. Hubby's laughing at me because he knows how excited I get about food, but girl, these wings are about to be bomb. All right, my meal is ready and I'm so excited, you guys. I am like, I'm about to start crying. That's how excited I am. My husband is laughing at me, but anyway, it's 8:30. We're about to watch a movie. We are childless tonight. The kids are at my mom's, my mom and dad's, and I'm just about to enjoy this meal and watch a movie with my husband. You can't ask for anything more than that, right? What a perfect Saturday night. All right, let me go ahead and eat. Good afternoon, friends. Happy Sunday. I'm getting ready to make myself my first meal for today, which is going to be a sandwich because believe it or not, it's 2 o'clock. I haven't had any coffee, breakfast or anything. So this is gonna be my first meal. So I don't want breakfast food. I'm just gonna have a sandwich and my bulletproof coffee. You know, we ate late last night and I just didn't feel hungry. So until now, so I'm gonna go ahead and get ready to make myself a sandwich, of course, with my 0 carb bread from Aldi that I've been loving. Absolutely love it. So let me go ahead and make my sandwich. The thing about this bread, it doesn't really brown that much. I put this on the toaster for 3 minutes, usually on setting 3. It browns the toast really well, but for some reason this doesn't, but it's fine. I'm still gonna eat it. I like to toast my sandwich bread sometimes. Yes, you are seeing this right, ladies, and the few gentlemen that watch. I am getting ready to put spinach on my sandwich because I missed it a lot and I'm finally over what happened. You guys already know. And so yeah, I'm back to eating spinach again, but best believe I rinse it before I eat it. How beautiful does this look? On my spinach, I added a little bit of this deli dressing. I think I showed this yesterday. I had the same exact thing yesterday and it was really good. So I might eat some of my keto cereal after this if I'm still hungry, just so I can get my chia seeds in and my hemp hearts, but we'll see. All right, bulletproof coffee time. It is 2:30. Put a little whipped cream on there. I'm gonna enjoy this and get some work done. Some quick almonds because I gotta do the girls' hair. Time check, it's 6:22. Y'all, it is past 10 o'clock, but I am so hungry. I didn't drink a lot of water today, clearly, and I'm starving. I need to eat. So I'm just gonna go safe. I'm gonna have my keto nut granola, it's my keto cereal, and some unsweetened vanilla coconut milk, and then I'm going to bed. So good night. Time check, it is 10:12. All right, so that is what I ate for the week. As you can see, I introduced the greens back. After Spinachgate, it took a minute. You didn't see anything green on my channel for a while. But I missed having my smoothie and I missed having a salad. I just missed the greens a lot. And I finally got over it. I probably will not buy anything salad related or spinach or anything from Costco for a while. So I just had, spent the money at Publix, which is a little bit more expensive, but I don't know. Now I check every single piece of lettuce. If you don't know what I'm talking about, I'm gonna go ahead and post the picture here. At the end of the day, I almost ate, well, I know I probably did eat bug larvae. There were little bugs on the spinach leaves and it just turned me off and made me nauseous for a while. And so I did not even eat any greens, but this week I finally introduced it back. like I said earlier in the video, I've just been getting a lot of inspirations from different videos that I'm watching and apps like the Keto Diet app. I was looking at recipes in there and then looking at different blogs that have really good keto recipes. Now what I do so that I keep that motivation going, I have like the reminders app in my iPhone. I have like a list of different meals that I want to make that are quick, easy, that I can make for my family. Now my family does not eat ketogenically, so I've been making them cinnamon buns for breakfast and waffles and French toast and all this stuff. But I tend to make it so that like the main dish is keto friendly, and then I just of course add rice or potatoes or whatever kind of sides to it for them. But I've been making it work. Like I don't really have that many cravings, only when I'm menstruating. And by the way, I got my cycle today, so I feel it when I'm menstruating a little bit. But as far as like craving like chips or pasta or anything like that, I've been doing pretty well with that. The headaches have been at a minimum. I do feel like I have that mental clarity that everybody talks about and more energy, especially now. I need it because we're digitally learning. I've got to be there for my kids, and I still have to work and be there for hubby and cook and clean and all of that other stuff. So as much energy as I can get, that's what I love. And that's what I love so much about the ketogenic diet. Now, I know a lot of you guys are on this journey with me. You guys don't eat ketogenically, but you've been trying to eat cleaner, or you're on your own kind of health journey, or maybe you're on a mental health journey. But it's important that we uplift and encourage one another, and just know that as long as we're making steps and trying to change our habits towards something, we're making progress. And that's what really counts for me. And I just feel that progress, you know? So I've been feeling really good. I just feel really blessed. I just feel like, you know, really super grateful right now. But I think what I am ready to push myself a little bit more into intermittent fasting. In the past, I've done it really hardcore. And lately it's typically I fast between 15 to 18 hours a day, but I'm ready to start fasting for like 20 hours a day. Now, I don't recommend this for any of you guys. I recommend that you listen to your own body and that you talk to your own doctor, but I have fasted before for 20 hours and have a window of eating for only 4 hours, and essentially just eating one meal a day, or it's called OMAD. And a lot of people follow that lifestyle of eating. Now, I don't suggest you try that if you're not eating ketogenically, because typically if you're not restricting inflammatory foods, it's really, really hard to fast long term. Like typically you have to eat breakfast, lunch, and dinner and like 2 or 3 snacks in between. So this is just what I'm personally going to do. So I'm going to try fasting, try one meal a day, OMAD, next week. And I have like a little plan for that, and to make sure I get all my nutrients and I'm eating enough fat and everything like that. I'll share with you in detail next week when I start doing that, but it's gonna be towards the end of next week. I'm gonna do maybe 3 or 4 days of one meal a day just to see how I'm feeling. And of course, I'm gonna track all that. All right, so I'm yapping. Let's go ahead and look at the before and after pics. All right, y'all, 8 weeks in, right? I think this is 8 weeks in. I don't know what my boobs are doing. They're doing something different, but this is here I am. This is how I am. Sorry, my battery's about to die, so I'm gonna make this really quick. Feel good? I feel like I look good. Like again, I can't really tell until I see the side-by-side picture, the befores. So let's do our standard poses. I feel like I look good, right? Got my little fake thigh gap. When you do this, it's how they pose, with one leg up on Instagram like this. One leg up, Instagram pose, butt out. I'm feeling really good. Feeling really good. Can you really tell? I don't know, I feel like I'm so far away. From the side, I can really tell. My stomach's gone in, but we're definitely still a work in progress, right? All right, so can you guys see the difference? I mean, I have been enjoying these girls coming out right here. You see the collarbones. You see it. Yeah, I've been enjoying it. I have. I feel good. I feel like I look great. I mean, I looked good before. I was just a little plumpier. I feel like I look really good now, and I don't know. I'm really confident about it. So, but I just want to continue on until my body tells me that that's enough. And so, yeah. So let's talk about weight loss. Okay, I gotta open up my app here. So last week I lost a total of 1.1 pounds. I'm excited. I never expect it, because you just never know. You never know how your hormones are that week or whatever. So you just don't know if you're gonna lose weight or not. And I was kind of in a slump there for a little bit, but now I'm feeling good. Okay. So 1.1 pounds, and that's a grand total now over the 8 weeks of 18.9 pounds in 8 weeks, almost 19 pounds. Okay. So I'm happy. It's hard for me to tell my clothes because I literally wear leggings. I have pajama pants on right now. You guys can't see it. I wear leggings all day long, or sweats or pajama pants all day long. And then when I do go out to the grocery store or whatever once a week, or my parents, I just put leggings on. So I have not worn a real pair of pants in a while, but maybe I'll try a pair of jeans on, which is a little scary. Try a pair of jeans on to see how they're feeling. I can definitely tell in some of my shorts, boxer shorts that I sleep in, I can tell that they're not as snug, which is a good thing. So yeah, I'm happy about that. I feel really good, and I just want to continue on, and I want us to encourage each other on. So leave a comment down below and let me know how you're doing. How are you doing? Where are you at in the process? And I want to say this, if you've fallen off the wagon, or maybe you made a mistake, grant yourself grace and forgive yourself, and just thank God that He'll give you another day to try again. You know what I mean? So don't feel bad or feel shameful or just quit altogether. We're all human. We all have those moments. I know my youngest daughter, Ava, her birthday's coming up, and I know there's going to be a delicious birthday cake there. So I'm mentally planning for it now. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to make myself a little keto mug cake for myself to eat for dessert, because I don't want to feel like I can't participate in it, And if I feel like I want a little piece of cake, I probably will have a little piece of cake, and it's fine. It's not gonna ruin the 9 weeks, You just have to take it meal by meal. If you mess up in one meal, fine. Just promise yourself you're gonna try better for the next meal. So anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. Leave a comment down below and let me know how you're doing on your journey, what other kind of keto videos you wanna see from me, or what other kind of updates you wanna see. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you haven't hit that subscribe button yet, you can tap my picture up above, and you can also check out my previous video right over here, and all of my social media platforms all listed down below. Thank you guys so much for watching. I love you so much, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.